Hello and welcome back to our New World Order campaign in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. Just before we get started here, a quick sort of administrative note that we have updated to the latest version of HIP. I think this is the 6th of April version. The major changes include an overhaul to how the crown laws work. We now have a overall crown authority slider similar to you have in vanilla, but this gates access to these individual crown laws. So, for example, we would have to go up to high crown authority to enact, I believe, no external inheritance that requires higher absolute crown authority, or to enact total king's peace. We would need to go up to max crown authority, absolute. Also, in addition to that, the crown authority slider has other effects. We would have to go up to high to enable new succession laws like primogeniture. Now we are already on primogeniture. I guess we get grandfathered in since we were on that succession law before this update. But it also affects the succession laws you can choose and also your domain size. You can see we're getting a +1 domain size from medium crown authority. We get +2 or +3 from the higher versions. So that's the one major change in this update. The other major change is about how sieges work, the events that you get on sieges where you can, capture prisoners or execute the inhabitants of the sieged holding or gain traits and that kind of thing have been changed. In what way, though, I'm not sure. I look forward to finding out whenever we get into a war. But that is that for the update. Hopefully we have no problems from our save files or anything. It should be compatible, so let's hope that's the case. I also had a commenter mention that we have not checked in on the friend of our ancestor and first character. Our friend our ancestor Dupovo had a friend up in Finland, I believe in the Duchy of Suomi, which is now the Kingdom of Suomi, who helped us out several times, I think, in some wars when we were but a lowly duke. So let's see if we can find him and see how his dynasty is doing. So I think it was the High Chiefdom of Suomi. I forget the character's name, but I think I would... Yes, it's Keko the Wise, I remember. So let's see, is his dynasty still on the throne up here? It is, okay. It's the same dynasty, so they're doing pretty well for themselves. They're kings now, and they have expanded pretty substantially. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really repay the debt that our dynasty owes to theirs, because we're not going to be able to get alliances with them through marriage, at least, since the must not marry an infidel modifier is going to prevent that. But maybe we'll just set this guy as special interest for a while and keep an eye on what he's doing up here. Okay, so apart from that, in the last episode we were trying to kill the count who owns these 3 counties over here so that we could hopefully use our weak claims. We could also, I suppose, look for claimants to this duchy title to get this land back. We do have claimants. Hopefully strong claimants, maybe? Seems like these two are weak claimants. Yeah, only weak claimants, okay. Well, I don't think we'll be able to press their claims on the duchy since... Well, maybe we will be, since it has a female holder currently. Let's invite one of these guys and see what happens. I think since we have gender equality turned on, we shouldn't be able to press his claim, but we'll see. Gilbert Adolfsson. Let's see if we can declare for his claim. Was it Giselbert, not Gilbert? I guess it was. Okay, so we can press his claim. We can land him right now and do that immediately, which will take care of this ugly blight on the landscape here. So let's see, I guess we'll give him... I forget which of these counties was not good. Was it Schwarzburg? Yes. And I have lost him already. Let's see, we'll go here and find claimants. You can have Schwarzburg temporarily, and we'll just immediately declare war on the Duchess here. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. She has 6,000 troops. Her husband will probably also help, but I'm not too scared of him either. Alright, so let's get our troops together. I don't know why I lately keep trying to use left click to direct troops when that clearly is not the case, or not the correct input. Sometimes I wonder whether this war will ever turn out good in the long run. It's just started, come on now. Even if my side does end up winning, is that any comfort, knowing that we've only lived to fight another day? So we have a small chance of becoming depressed, which we did not. So I think I would like to go up to High Crown Authority. We don't need it to keep primogeniture or anything, but I feel like we should, just to make sure that everything is legal and above board here. It would give us an extra point of domain size as well, which would be always nice to have. Oh, the king is usurping titles. So, is this his... or is this the Duchess's husband? I don't think so. A different ally, okay. Oh, from down here, alright. We're probably not going to worry about her armies or her allies' armies until any of them actually show up in our country, so let's go ahead and siege our target war goals. I guess we'll send our sister to be educated with Duchess Clara. Who is at least moderately pleased with me at this point. Our brother is a couple of years off coming of age and marrying her. Ooh, he's declared the Finnish conquest of Novgorod. Is that for the entire kingdom? I guess Novgorod is not exactly an impressive looking kingdom these days. Or whether it's just over the Duchy of Novgorod, if there is such a duchy. There is. Okay. Perhaps even just over a county. Alright, so let's see, we'll split in half and also split this one in half and send the smaller armies to the other counties here. And we'll siege all three at the same time. Our sister apparently needs to be educated by somebody else. Did something happen to Clara? She has no wards for some reason. Okay. We can just select Clara again, which I guess is what we would want to do. Saxony is changing their Crown Authority law. Incidentally, the autonomy faction, the ever-present autonomy faction, has also been changed to this lower Crown Authority faction. Which, I'm not sure whether we should be trying to get rid of this, or whether it's just going to be always here. I guess we'll try and improve opinion with some of these people. Should have some honorary titles to spread around at least. You already have some. Maybe we'll send you a gift. That is an expensive gift. What are you annoyed about? Various things related to our crown laws, the fact that we're envious, and the fact that we are lustful while she is chaste. That's none of your business. I guess we're just going to have to ignore her for the moment. Our Prince Bishop of Cologne is pretty unhappy. I wonder, could we maybe create this archbishopric? Oh no, we can't, of course, I remember. We have to be a theocracy to do that. I was thinking we could have created that and given it to him to improve his opinion. We could give him 100 gold to increase his opinion a little bit. Maybe we'll do that. Doesn't really change the faction, apparently, but we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, is Saxony involved in our wars now? I really should have been paying more attention, I suppose. Let's just take half of this army and reinforce this battle, which should turn things in our favor, with the river crossing also working for us there. Ooh, this might be actually a little bit close. I'm going to give up the siege progress with this army and send it in. To make sure of things there. Captured this guy. Up to 64% between that battle and the siege. We gained some technology from Constantinople. Apparently Saxony is no longer involved in our war. That was a brief involvement, I guess. Can't say I'm sorry to see them go. Thanks, Trude the Maid. I appreciate the levy reinforcements. Okay, Greiz has fallen before me, and my troops have collected everyone found within. I must now decide the fates of the unfortunate. So we can take everyone we found prisoner. I guess this guy. We can kill them all, or there has been enough suffering today, and their opinions will increase. So I guess we no longer have so many different options here. We'll just take the 13-year-old here prisoner, I suppose. Oh, and we have a new Duchess, which is good, since that was the Duchess who was unhappy with me. New Duchess is not much happier. Where was she? Yeah, not really any particular reason. See if we can maybe arrange a marriage with her to some member of our dynasty who will increase our opinion. Our uncle? I don't think we'll get a marriage ties opinion bonus for that, but we may as well. We prefer matrilineal, I guess. We would be okay with that, but she still doesn't want it. Desires a better alliance. Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. Wrath of the Old Gods. In response to the new era of crusades and jihads among the Abrahamic monotheists, the great priest Gediminas has informed all Remover Volves of his plans for a magnificent remove a pagan response. So you remove it and now declare holy wars. A little worrying actually, since we're pretty close to their lands. Hey, our son and heir requires educating. Obviously is an undertaking which we would like to take care of personally. One more siege here should get us to 100% and get us our land back. Okay, good. We'll just go ahead and cancel this plot since there's no longer any reason to do that. This guy is now a sub-vassal, I guess, of our new duke. Speaking of whom, we would like to revoke the county from him. Just park our retinue on top of this first. You even in the right county? I think you are. Our shameful attempted blackmail has not succeeded, so word is. Fair enough. I think we'll just raise some of our vassals' levies. Should be plenty to deal with this. You improved the opinion of a bishop. Okay. Duchess of Normandy died under suspicious circumstances. Not sure why we are hearing about this. Okay. It's fine. Pope still only at 67 opinion with us, so he's unlikely to be granting us any claims. I actually think he probably won't grant us claims even at 100 opinion. We could try and get some money out of him. We're a bit low on piety though, so let's not. I think to actually get granted claims by the Pope, you pretty much need to have a dynasty member as the Pope. Or perhaps a vassal bishop or something become Pope. I'm not too sure about. You have a Prince Bishop here in Cologne. I wonder. He's not even our best cardinal candidate. So our best cardinal candidate is pretty close to being elected. Perhaps we'll try and get somebody into the College of Cardinals at some point. I don't think there's really too much benefit to it, though. Apart from the whole claim thing, as discussed. So Clara the Just is... Oh, we have Clara the Just of Upper Bavaria and a different Clara of Bohemia. I see. Two Claras were confusing me. I think that explains some things. Anyway, let's appoint a new Chancellor. This Count will do just fine. We'll have him improve diplomatic relations with somebody. Let's see who could use the most work. I guess Clara of Bohemia? So we now have Gisela of Upper Bavaria, which should remove all confusion on that count at least. We also need children to be educated, including our sister, who we'll give to that very same duchess, and our other sister, who I guess we'll give to this duchess. We still have this lower crown authority faction. I guess we could try and give 100 gold to her. And an honorary title. And you can have the swans, Clara. See if that gets you out of your faction. Yeah, that is looking much better, okay. So our brother is of legal age. He became a mastermind theologian. He can marry Clara of Bohemia. Which should give her an opinion bonus. Through marriage ties, or perhaps even not. Alright, well, that's fine. He's relatively happy anyway. Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode. Oh no, wait, they hadn't even gotten married yet. Okay. So yes, we do get plus 40 from marriage ties. Great. Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode, so let's leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.